We're live. Hello, hello. May peace and blessings be with you. Thank you so much for being here live with us. I am so excited that I have the Canva queen with me, Sandra Newsome. Sandra, hello. How are you?
How are you? Hello to everyone that's watching live.
Sandra, I'm super excited because every time we talk, we have lots and lots of conversation about business building, but inevitably there's always a conversation about Canva. So I thought it would be such a great idea for us to get together and start sharing the power of Canva with our audiences, with our viewers, because there's so much entrepreneurs and business owners can do with Canva. That is definitely one product I recommend to every new entrepreneur, and also to any established business or even nonprofits as well, because it's so powerful. When I got started with Canva, I got the free version only for a little while, and then I upgraded to the pro very, very quickly because it was so powerful. I was like, there's so much I can do with it. So I want to just find out from you, how did you get started with Canva? Did you also get the free version first, or did you jump in with the pro right away?
Well, my story is similar to yours. I started out with free because, you're new, you don't really know what you're doing, you're not sure. So I started out with free, and just like you, it wasn't long before I upgraded to the pro. But I fell in love with it. I am a self-professed, as they say in a Canva community, I'm a Canvaholic. I I use Canva every day. Um, Canva gives out these certificates when you reach a certain amount milestone every 1,000. I'm like, the last one I got was 2,000. So now I'm probably up to having created over 2,500 designs in Canva. So yeah, I started probably in 2017 playing with it. So yeah, I'm a
Wow.
Canvaholic.
I didn't know that was such a thing, but you totally fit the profile for sure. So, Sandra, I think it would be so cool for people to know how you and I met. Do you want to tell the story?
Well, I don't know. It's been going on 3 years now, I believe.
Yep.
We met. We both took a course. I don't know if we're going to mention the person whose training we took, but that person had where they encouraged everyone to find an accountability partner to keep them on track and to, help them along the way. And you reached out to me and asked me to be your accountability partner. And I said yes. And we have just been rocking it together ever since. We found out that we both share the same birthday. So it was just, I can't even say it was fate. It was God that brought us together. And now we're like sister friends. So we're stuck together forever.
That's a good kind of stuck, right? We're always learning from each other, and I have so much respect for you. I admire you so much. You have helped me uncover a lot of my blocks that I had while building my own business. And I'm so grateful that you're in my life and I can bounce ideas off of you and learn from you. So it's a fantastic it's been a fantastic journey, and I hope that it continues for a very, very, very long time. Okay,
I
so Sandra, should we get started about talking about features within Canva? So, do you want to talk about what is one of your favorite features? I'm curious.
well, to answer that question is almost like what's your, which one of your children are your favorite, or in my case, which one of my nephews are the favorite. There are so many, and I love everything about Canva. But I think the thing that maybe it's not my favorite, but what I enjoy most about using Canva is the ability to, they have a feature that is a quick create, where you can create multiple social media platforms with one design. And so it automatically resizes everyone to fit the platform that you're going to post that design to. So I think that's one of my favorites, is that, because as entrepreneurs, we all know that time is very, very, very precious. And we don't need to spend a lot of time working in our business. We want to work on our business.
Yep.
So I think that's my favorite.
Awesome. Sandra, I love that feature myself as well. And I am pretty sure you showed me where to find it and how to use that. And I think I created one of my designs using that long time ago. It's so powerful. And just like you said, it saves a lot of time. Maybe if there is time, maybe we can showcase that a little bit in a little while. I know that Canva is constantly adding more and more features. And I know it's so funny. Every time we meet, we're talking about something else, and somehow we end up talking about Canva, and you tell me, do you know that there is, this new feature that's out? And I'm just like, Sandra, I have no idea. Show me. And you very, very quickly get on, share your screen, and show me how it's done. So let's just run through the list, like a few of them. What are some of the powerful features in Canva that people may or may not know about?
Well, I think one of the greatest things is Canva has some great organizational tools. So that is really helpful. And another thing that helps save time, you can set up a brand kit where you put in the fonts that you generally use, or your brand fonts that because we all should have brand fonts, that those are the ones that we use continuously. Your brand colors, you can fonts, I said fonts, your colors, and just everything, your logo, everything connected with your brand, you can put in a brand kit. They have the ability to create folders, which is very helpful. So you can section things off according to what category they fit in. So put everything in the folder. So when you need to go back to it, it's organized. You can also set your favorites up. Say you're working on a design, you discover some type of element that you're really in love with, and you feel that you might need to go back to it, or an image that you really like, you stumble upon, and maybe you're not using it on that time, but you want to use it later. You can click the favorites, click the heart, add it to your favorites. And so it's there for you whenever you need. So I think those features, and those are all free features. You don't have to pay for Canva Pro to use those. I think those are some powerful features. And one of the newer features that Canva has, everyone is excited about Chat GPT. Everyone is now talking about AI. Well, Canva has its own version of AI. It's called Magic Write. You can do it within Docs. And to be honest with you, recently I did in Canva Magic Write, I asked for it to generate me some motivational quotes for business. And then I went to Chat GPT and asked the same question. And do you know that I got almost precisely the same exact information? So people shouldn't sleep on Canva's Magic Write.
Very cool. Sandra, you want to know something interesting? So I didn't know about the favorites feature. So I know that a lot of the elements that I use quite a bit, they pretty much show up at the top, right? Because they're my frequently used ones. But I didn't even realize that I could also make them favorites to access them even easier. So thank you for sharing that. You see? I have not tried the Magic Write. There is a different program that I use anytime like I'm looking for inspiration for like video titles and things like that. I do use a different program. I think it's called Jasper AI. So I'm going to give the Magic Write a try at some point as well, because that seems very cool. Sandra, what about things like converting Word documents into beautiful looking Canva reports and things like that? Is that easy to do? Can we import?
It is simple to import. You can import PDFs, Word documents, Excel documents, Illustrator documents. You can it's one click. You click on, it's on the home screen, and I can show where later. And you just upload the file that you want to upload from one of those various platforms, and or softwares, I should say, not platforms, one of those softwares. And just you can add your images to it. You can change the fonts, you can change the color of the background, or anything you would do in a Canva design. So it's a great another time saver if you've worked on something, or you have, many of us, if we've already been working in a business, our online business, we have assets that we've already shared with our clients. And you may have had worksheets, or you might have some kind of Word document that you gave them previously to work on. It's easy to just import it into Canva and you can create something new with it. But you have the basics already. You don't have to start from scratch.
Love it. So we have a couple of people watching with us, saying hello. Hi, Barbara.
It's my sister.
Love it. Sandra, I also wanted to, so I have not really imported a lot of documents and things like that into Canva. Of course, like I import graphics, from different places. So that's also something I need to check out. Man, I'm
You're very busy.
there's so much I don't know, but it's just so cool to just know that, how powerful it is, and all these features are available when we're ready. Let's see what else. I know that one of my favorites is definitely that background remover from pictures, to clean things up.
Yeah, I love
Powerful.
that.
It's very powerful.
But I think that's the pro only.
Yeah,
I think.
believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That, and they also recently included not only background remover for images, but for video.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah.
It's very cool. Very, very cool. Alicia is saying, hi, ladies. Hi, Alicia. So happy to have you with us. And something about websites too. Canva now hosts websites too, right? We can pretty much create a website with Canva.
There's a caution to that.
Okay.
I'm sure Canva is expanding and growing and adding new features and capabilities almost daily now. You can create a website, but it's more like, for me, it's for use. It's just a single page. You can only do a single page website. So I think it's more useful for people who want to use it for landing pages or sales pages. And then you can host it on Canva, or you can host it on your own web, upload it for your own website. But it's really not as expansive. It's still kind of limited and still kind of new. But definitely, I know quite a few people who have actually created their website because they didn't need.
It might be my internet slowing us down, possibly. A little bit of a lag. Yeah. So, but it pretty much has a lot of the capabilities, right? Like a checkout function and all of that, right? That is all available on the Canva website.
Not for checkout.
Not checkout yet. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. No.
I feel like go ahead.
No, that's all right.
I was going to say, when we're first starting out, I think that may be sufficient, just like you said, landing pages, if it has the ability to, ship out a freebie and things like that. I think that is quite good when we're first starting out. And I'm sure if they're already there, they're going to expand the functionality of the website even more within the coming days. So that'll be awesome. I will check it out. I'll have to play with it. We have.
I'm sure I'm going to do it. Oh, Joy.
Joy with us. Hi, Joy.
Hey, Joy.
Okay. Let's talk about, if someone is brand new to Canva and they are about to create their very first post, should we just walk them through how to do it? How simple and easy it is? Would you like to do that?
Sure.
Okay.
That'd be great. Yeah. I will do that.
Sandra, if you want to go to your Canva window, and then I can share your screen. Here we go. Now we're looking at your desktop.
Yes. So this is my desktop. This is the Canva home page. And it's really, really simple. I would really recommend that anyone who's new to Canva, just starting out, take advantage of the hundreds of thousands of templates that they have. So let's just do a Instagram post. And you can choose from the template. You see in the top corner it has templates. And we'll just design something real quick. I actually could have, and maybe I should have, you can ask for specific things. So you can say whatever type of post, if you want to do a quote post, or if you want to do comparison, this or that, or you can ask it for that. But we'll just, oh, that's a video. We can't do that one. And they have an undo button, as you see up top. So very handy.
I love the undo button.
Yes, it is a lifesaver. That's another video.
Sandra, Barbara is asking if this is a website program or an app. So do you want to just comment on that? The Canva, if it's a website or a program or an app, do you want to just comment on that? So Canva has both.
If it's a app or a, what did you say?
Like a mobile app type of application or a web.
You can use it, and there's so many, just about everything that you can do on desktop, you can do in your mobile, on your phone or your tablet. So I love that. I'm going to put in here quote. So we'll find a quote. There we go. How about one with an illustration? Okay, so now we have a template that already has an image. It already has the copy in it and everything, and it's really simple. You would just click on the image, and you can either I don't know why seems like I can't scroll. I don't know if you could see up top here. I don't know why it's staying up top, but there's a little garbage can here. So I'm going to hit delete, and I deleted the background. And then you can upload your own video. You can go to upload your own image, or you can go under elements and you can look for, scroll down to where it says photos, see all, and you can choose a photo. I'm going to look for a laptop computer.
I love how simple and easy Canva is. Everything is drag and drop, just going to the templates, grabbing one, starting there, deleting whatever we don't need off the screen, adding whatever new object we want, like a graphic or an element, just like that. So you just dragged it over, right? That's all you did?
I just grabbed it and just dropped it. And that is the beauty of Canva. And that's what made me fall in love with Canva, is how user-friendly it is. Literally anyone could get on and start creating and designing. So I love it. So I just simply dragged and dropped. And to be honest with you, I didn't have to delete the other image first. If I didn't, I could have dragged and dropped right over it. You don't even have to get rid of the previous if you don't want to. So we have that. You would just click on the copy, delete it, type whatever you want. And
I love your quote.
that is my own personal quote. This I'll get rid of. So anything you want to get rid of, you could just click on it and hit the delete button on your keyboard, or else you could have hit the little trash can. Oh, you see this is grouped. You see it says ungroup. So what happened here is the developer of this design group these two things together so that they never separate. So if anything is moved, they'll move together. So you can hit ungroup if you want to make any changes. You would have to hit ungroup. And I can do the same with my own image. I can, they have a frame and they have the picture here. So we're going to ungroup this. I didn't want to do that. I'm just going to put another, I'll put my own picture.
Love it.
Now, as you saw when I was bringing my picture over, it first flashed on the screen, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you want to avoid that, what you do is you click on the image, you hit the 3 dots, and you hit lock. That locks that image. So next time it won't.
I love it.
So that's how you do that. Now unlock, you just hit the lock icon and it will unlock. And it's just that simple. Now we have a whole new design with a new quote, my picture on it, and a new background. So it's that simple. When you finish, you just hit share and you download. And you can actually, if you have Canva Pro, anytime you see a crown, that's a Pro feature. If you have Canva Pro, you can schedule it to go to any one of these platforms, TikTok, Instagram, a Facebook page, Twitter, Pinterest, LinkedIn, your group, Tumblr. A calendar would come up and I could schedule what day I want the post to go out if I don't want it to go out right now.
I love it. So Sandra, which one of your platforms do you have connected to Canva at this time? Your social platforms?
This is a learning lesson right now. I'm going to go back to the home screen. And this is something, a pro tip I want to share with everyone. When you initially set up your Canva account, you have to, or you should, set it up. You should use the email address that you use on your social media platforms. The mistake I made this mistake when I first started out, because at that time I didn't have Instagram. I just had a Facebook page, and later on I got my business page for Instagram. So I used a personal email address, and actually it wasn't even an email address that I use on my Facebook. It was a whole nother email address. It was the one that I use all the time, every day. So then when I tried to schedule, I couldn't schedule because I couldn't send it to that email address because it was registered. My Facebook was registered under another email address. So.
Yep. Lesson learned.
These are the documents we were just working on. I'm just going to move them to trash because I'm not going back to them.
Sandra, we have a couple of questions. Dorita is asking, are you able to change the font colors and size?
Absolutely. Let me go back into anything. It's simple. To change your font, your color, you click on it and you see the color came up in this box here. You just click on it. You would choose whatever color you want, or if you want to look for a color, you hit this plus sign and you can see the rainbow. You can play around with it. Or if you have the hex code of the color that you want to use, you would add the hex code, or you would just choose one of the, the colors that they have here. I can change it to, and it's that simple. Let me see. I'm going to duplicate the page. Oh, okay. Now, this is another Canva feature that is very simple. Now I have it yellow. I'll click on it. I'll change the color. If you look on the bottom, it says change all. You can universally change all of your pages if you want to. So if I hit change all, every document now, every page of my design has been changed. With fonts, it's the same thing. You click on the font, you go up here to font, change the color, and you see it says change all. I can change all or not. Now, every time I saw that have that color, it changes it. So yes, that's a great question from Dorita, and it is that simple to do. You can
Sandra, I
even change
absolutely
it.
love that.
One more thing, you can change the font. Right now, this is Montserrat. I can just change it to anything else I want to. And that's another change all.
It's very cool. So Sandra essentially just goes through the entire document and looks for the same color or the same font or the same style, right? And then it just applies that change across the board, right? That's what it does.
Yes.
Love it. Okay, Barbara has another question. Barbara is saying, wow, is this program free?
Yes, it is. It is totally free. There is the pro is really cheap. If you want more advanced, because you can't do everything in free that you can do in pro. But for the casual user, someone just that wants to create graphics, maybe happy birthdays for their friends to post on their Facebook page or their Instagram page, just a casual user, the free is more than enough. More than enough. With the free, I think there's like 250 or 300,000 templates that are available to you, 1 million photos and images. But with the pro, there's like, I think like 600,000 templates and over 1 million images. But it's only like $12.99 a month if you want to do monthly, or $119 a year for the pro. So it's really reasonable.
And worth every penny.
Every penny.
Then some. So,
absolutely, every penny.
Sandra, I just want to comment on the education version. There is one, right? For educators,
Yes.
it's free. For students, it's free, right? I think in the version they get some of the pro features, right?
And for nonprofit organizations can also get it for free.
Forgot about that. Yep, that's so cool.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So Dorita is saying, I see there are a lot of features I never knew about. Thank you. Dorita, you and me both. I learn from Sandra every time. We really need people who are passionate about Canva to continue to stay on top of it, because they're definitely moving at a very fast pace for us.
They really are.
Um,
I jokingly tell people that Canva is the Amazon of graphic design. Everything you need is there.
Yep. Joy is asking, are the images free to use if you're maybe doing a children's book?
Plenty of images. There are a lot of free images. Canva has a lot of, well, not a lot. There are restrictions for items that you're going to sell, designs that you're going to sell. But ebooks and things of that nature, things that are end user, you can even use pro elements in that, and you're free to sell it. So there are plenty of children's images. So yeah, that's great. Yeah.
Yep. I think Canva encourages that, right? Because they really want lots of people using their platform. So lots of royalty-free images and things like that available. Sandra, do you want to show us one of your digital products? Because you have built quite a few. Do you want to just show us one of yours?
Well, I do have this for people who teaching courses. And right now I'm revamping it. I'm doing other colors. So I took it down, but it had been for sale for a while. And this is just for course creators and for those who do masterminds or workshops. And there's 88 pages, and I just have all of the templates you would need. They're welcome templates. There are bio templates, the course promise for you to set up your modules, all the way to testimonials, quotes. There's just pages upon pages of things. You contact me for the masterminds. You have your cover pages, and I even have there's graphs. There's a Venn graph, timelines, testimonial pages, your sales page with your pricing, your money back guarantee if that's what you're doing. So this is one of the things that I have been selling for a while. There are so many people who that's their thing. They want to introduce a course, or, they may provide one-on-one service. Right now they have clients and they want to transition into something that's more passive income. And so they want to take their program and turn it into a course. But that tech sometimes gets people afraid. So if you don't want to create your own, there are plenty of people, myself included, who will sell you templates. You can purchase templates from where you can just customize it. I've already just showed you how to change the colors, the fonts. You can customize it to your brand and you'll be ready to go.
Yep.
And Canva also has a present. As you see here, you can present your classes. If you're doing lives, or if you're doing, teaching, you can do video, you can do a present and do your presentation straight from Canva.
Yep. I love that. I have started using that recently. Previously, I was exporting it into either like PowerPoint or something and using
Right.
that. But now I just share my screen and do the presentation mode right out of Canva, and I use that. Sandra Joy is saying that's awesome. She's loving your design that you're sharing. And we also had a question. I think it's spot on about what you just said from Alicia. She's saying, can you use Canva to create another stream of income, and how?
That is right up my alley, Alicia. And the answer is yes. You can, as I showed you, can create templates. You can create ebooks. You can do spreadsheets, infographics, brochures, any type, of digital product. And as a matter of fact, not only digital product, because Canva even has where you can customize and you can create and have people buy your designs for t-shirts or mugs or things of that nature too. But I just do digital products because I find digital products are simple. You don't have to, it's a low entry barrier. You don't need a lot of money to start selling digital products. You can use Canva for free, create your design, upload it to Etsy or your own website or Shopify or someone like that, and start selling. So there's actually limitless. I can't even tell you a number. There's just limitless opportunities. What you can imagine, anything. I always say my tagline is all it takes is an idea and the internet, because your digital products are put online. That's what makes them digital products. They're not tangible. They're not things that you can hold. They're audio files, video files, PDFs, templates, things of that nature, planners, journals, all of those type of things are digital products. And anyone across the globe, anyone with the internet can purchase your product. Things in your house, or paying for postage, or getting refunds on damaged items or anything like that. So I believe that digital products are the way to go. And anything you can imagine, there's businesses are someone who has a skill that you've learned just on your own. It doesn't even have to be a professional skill. It could be something that you're self-taught, or you could be that person who everyone comes to when they need someone to help them organize a party. You can write down the steps that you use, create a design, giving people step by step what they should do if they want to have a fabulous event, and sell that. People are searching for everything under the sun. You'd be surprised. And create it, sell it, and you're good to go.
Yep. Definitely. People, even Sandra, you said templates earlier, right? So I know
Yeah,
when I first got started, I certainly paid for templates. Now, we see the power of Canva and we're able to just take some of the things that are already available and modify them to what we need. But when you're first starting out, it is so helpful to start with somebody else's template where they have already figured out a lot of the things. So there's definitely a market for that.
absolutely. Absolutely.
Alicia is saying wonderful. Um, Sandra, do you want to show us another thing you shared with me last time we were chatting? The link in bio page, because I
Oh,
showed in my last week's Simplify Tech video how to create one using Linktree, but you showed me afterwards that there's also a way to do it in Canva. So let's take a look at that.
Timmy, I lost your sound.
Uh-oh. I think my
Okay.
internet might be going in and out. It's
Well, a
okay.
storm is come. Okay. I got you back. Okay, for link in bio, I'll just show you the link bio. You can search and there are, just put it in. There are templates upon templates upon templates that you can use and personalize for yourself. And instead of creating one from scratch, that's exactly what I did. I took one of these templates that I liked the style and I liked the choices that it had on it, and I created my own. So I'm going to go back home and show you mine. And this is the template, the link bio that I created. But what I'm going to share with you and share with the audience is how you can put it on your social media platform where it can be used. So you can start putting in your posts for people to go to the link in bio. So once you have your link in bio, what's very important when you go to share, you're going to hit more and you're going to share it as a website. So you click on website and you're going to share it as a scrolling single page site. Open website, and here it is. And what you're going to do, I'll go back and I'll show you. You're going to, on all of your tabs, you click link and I'll show you, we'll go back. But the important thing here is once you have everything created, this link, when you hit create website, the link up top here is the link that you're going to copy and you're going to paste to your social media so that people can come to it and they can click on the appropriate link for whatever it is that you're telling them. But the way that you add your link is you would go to, I think I have almost all of them filled out. You go to the button that you want to add a link to and click on the three dots. And you see right here, it says link. And then you would just add the URL for the link that you're going to send people to when they hit on that tab. And it's as simple as that. So I really recommend for this, you can do it from scratch, but for me, it was simpler and easier for me to just take a template that was already in Canva and just set up my links, change my colors to my brand colors, and put everything in.
So super powerful and so simple, right?
Yeah, it's
Super.
really, especially for, my whole thing is when people are first starting out, they're experimenting, they're learning, they're not making any money yet, then use as many free tools as you can. And this is a free tool that's available to anyone. Linktree, I love Linktree, even though Linktree is free, but there's, a lot of features you can get. But with Canva, it's much more simpler. You don't have to go through another platform. You can just set it up and you can use it and send people to your links that way for free. And you never have to worry about it.
Yep, I love it. Super, super powerful. Um, Sandra, people are sticking around till the end. Do you have a special gift for them? You're so super generous.
Well,
I love you.
I do. I have a guide, a free guide for with all the Canva basics. It takes you from setting up your account, step by step information on how you can set up your account and how you can perform different editing tools and features within Canva. So that's available today to all of those people who are online who watch this. They can get it free. I believe you have the link where they can go and they can just sign up, and there's instant access. As soon as they put in their name and their email address, they will get it delivered to them instantly. You won't have to go into any other pages. It will come up on your screen.
Love it. So I'm showing the link on the screen. Please jot that down. Please grab that link and get your guide from there. It is so beautiful. Sandra, do you want to just show us what it looks like? Because it's so beautiful. Wanted
It.
people to see
This
how
is it.
useful
It's
and helpful it
the
is.
basics guide. Everything you need to know to get started with Canva. So this is what you'll get. There's a cheat sheet. It shows you how to upload your own images or images. It teaches you about grids and elements and different features. So yes, it's a great starter kit for anyone who's just learning Canva.
Yep. Sandra, I love that both you and I are constantly creating tools and resources for things that we wish we had when we first got started. So this is so fantastic. Thank you.
And that's what I love about you too. I love, your generous spirit. Even, with the people that you serve, you're always looking. I thought I liked tech. You really love tech, I think. I know that you're always experimenting and learning new platforms, new software to share with people. And I know, much like myself, you're one who, is frugal, or who doesn't believe that people have to spend an arm and a leg for them to start their online business, because we made that mistake, but it turned out well because we met each other. So.
Yes. Silver lining in all of that.
Thousands of dollars got us here, and we don't want other people to do that.
Yes, we're here to rescue them from all of that. Sandra, I'm also going to share your Insta link for people to get connected with you there, because I absolutely love the short videos you do with the Canva tips. They're so helpful. Like, I always watch them, and in just a few minutes, you basically show them how to get going with lots and lots of advanced features in Canva. So thank you for that.
Thank you.
And it's almost tradition to do a rapid fire round of questions with my guests. Would it be okay if we did it today?
Hit it.
Okay, I'm going to hide the share screen so people can see you. All right. Tell me, my dear, what is your favorite tech tool?
My favorite tech tool is Canva. That is a true statement.
Shocker, right?
I know, right?
Okay, so Sandra, let's hear from you. What has been something, a program or a mentor or a coach that you work with where you would say it was life-changing?
For me, that person is Netta Talmore. I just love how simple, her website is No Hassle. That's the name of it. No Hassle websites. I bought her website. That's how I set up my website, which is actually going through a transformation right now. But I'm in her club. She's just so generous. She is one that has low ticket items, so you don't have to spend a lot of money, but the amount of information that she shares is just like unbelievable. You're always amazed at how much that she's willing to give you for free. And the other thing that I love, love, love about Netta is that you can email her at any time, or you can put a question up in the Facebook group, or you can directly email her, and Netta herself, not her team members, but she will get back to you. And what I love is if you're stuck setting something up and you send them a ticket, they'll also provide you with a video to show you how they made that change or how they corrected it, so that in the future you can just refer to the video. You don't have to go to them, or you don't have to agonize over it if you forget. You have a resource that you can use at any time to help refresh your memory. So I love Netta. That is my go-to person who really has helped me grow in my online business.
Yep. Sandra, I will echo that because I also have worked with Netta, and I just find that she is a genius. She makes things so simple, and they always go the extra mile in their client service, their customer service. They should really be like the gold standard for service-based businesses online, because their work is very technical, but how they really make people feel when they're working with them is like just amazing. I absolutely love working with her as well. So thank you for sharing.
Can I ask you real quick? Can I go back to the tab with the video? Will that disturb anything?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Because
I know what happened.
You.
Okay, so Sandra, let's see. What is one of your hobbies other than playing with Canva? You can't use that one.
I would say a reader, but I haven't been reading lately. But that's something I love, love, love to do. I love to write, and I still write. I love to journal. So I think that's my biggest hobby, is just reading and writing. Kind of sounds boring, but
no,
that's about
so
it.
you. That's so
That's my thing. That is my thing.
I took away playing with Canva, so
yeah.
Okay, so what is one of your favorite foods?
Lobster, or any type of seafood. I'm a pescatarian, so I only eat seafood. I haven't eaten meat or poultry in 12 years, something like that. But I can't give up my seafood. So lobster, shrimp, crab, rainbow trout, salmon, seafood.
Love it. Sandra, what is one of your favorite places to visit?
I think the place that I fell in love with the most was South Africa. When I visited South Africa, I really loved it. So I think that would be my choice.
It's wonderful. Sandra, what's one of your favorite seasons?
Spring. Hands down.
Ooh, it's right around the corner.
Yeah, I'm looking forward. March is trying to give us, March is like, I know I want to hold on to the winter, but all at once it's trying to act like winter when we've been doing fine all these months. But I love the spring because it's not too hot. Even though I like fall because I own a lot of sweaters and boots. But springtime, summer, I can't do the heat. Can't do the heat. We were born in December. We don't like it too hot.
I know. We don't like it too hot. But do we like the winter?
We don't.
I love the snow from the inside, right? When I'm inside watching the snow fall and my kids playing outside with my husband shoveling the driveway. I love watching that from the inside.
Yeah, it's pretty. You just don't want to be in it.
Sandra, what advice would you give to your younger self?
Leave that man sooner. Or was that too personal? That's what advice I would give to my younger self. No, I think on a serious note, I would have gone straight to college. I didn't. I started working because, back in the day, you had more opportunity. I started work at a corporate job at Citibank when I was 18. So because I graduated college at 16, so I didn't feel prepared to go straight into college. And then by the time I turned 18, I got this corporate job. And from then on, I never went back to school. I didn't go back to school till I turned 57 and got my degree.
Wow.
Yeah. So I would have done that sooner.
I didn't
gone
know
to
that.
Yeah.
Wow. That's so awesome. But at age 57, you said, I'm doing this. This is so incredible. That is so you. I feel like, anything you
Yeah.
set your mind to, you say, I'm going to go do this, you go and do it. This is so fantastic. Thank you.
And, it really was about, I knew that I wanted to start my own business, and I'm a firm believer in studying your craft. So I went back to school, business management, so I would know, how to operate. I don't think you necessarily have to have a degree. And it's something that I regretted. It's something that was a regret in my life too, that I didn't. I'm the only one, I have three siblings, and I'm the only one who didn't go to college. So it was like crazy to me that I was the only one who didn't go. So I just wanted to accomplish that.
So now we have some comments. Alicia said, thank you for blessing us with your knowledge and talent. I love that.
Thank you, Alicia. You're welcome.
I have to ask you, what is one of your most memorable childhood memories?
I have a lot of childhood memories. But I think my most memorable thing about my childhood, well, two things. One, the block that I was raised on, many of us still have, we're still friends to this day. From we were raised together, we were born and since we were born, we've been friends, and a lot of us are still friends. So the neighborhood I was brought up in, I think the second thing for my family, the fondest memory I have and the best thing about my childhood was the fact that we always had a big Sunday morning breakfast. And I come from a family of comedians. I used to always say my life is a sitcom. So Sunday morning, we would just, rag on each other, crack on each other, just have fun at the same time, enjoying, like, one of my mother's, what later, when she had grandchildren, became known as Grandma Special. So we would eat the Grandma Special, and we would just joke and laugh. And that was like the best thing about my childhood, was how my family always came together.
And I love that. I tell lots of times that in my household, I feel like we don't really need any external entertainment, any outside entertainment. We just sitting around and just, cracking up jokes is like so enjoyable. So I hope that when my kids get older, they look back and they say the same thing, that, just being together with family was just so fantastic. Yep. Yep.
So
Sandra, what's one of your favorite words?
I would say, because I say that a lot. One of my favorite words, I think one of my favorite phrases is when I'm talking to people and they tell me about things that they're interested in and I do. And I'm like, girl, that's a business. That's my favorite tagline, is to say to someone, girl, that's a business. Because so many times we don't recognize our own greatness, or we don't recognize the potential to create money and generate money from things that we just take for granted. You know how to do it well. And I was always that person. I gave away so much free information and not charge people, because all people have to do is say to me they're interested in something. I would go do the research, I would whatever, because I love helping people, accomplish their goals. But many times we take for granted we do something well, and so we don't think about it in terms of making money or charging people for it, because we feel like, oh, we just have this and we're blessed with this knowledge or blessed with this skill and we just want to share it. Mm-hmm. So what I tell people now is, girl, that's a business. Make some money, get some money, because your talent is worth, your knowledge is marketable. That's what I tell people. Your knowledge is marketable and you can sell it.
Mm-hmm. Then I remember, like, when we first met, we were talking about, how many clients we have and what different programs we were creating. At the very, very beginning of our business building journey, I had a few people that came to my first workshop where it was a paid workshop. They paid me. And I still, for some reason, was not considering them as clients. And I remember you talking to me, you said, Have they paid you? They're your clients. And I was like, yeah, we don't think of it like that. It's the weirdest thing. Yeah. So I love that phrase. Okay, Sandra, what's next for you? So you have accomplished so much. I'm so inspired by you. You have your own journal, multiple journals. You have your lots of digital products. You do coaching for business building. You design stuff, build websites, basically anything and everything, right? But what's next on your journey? Where are you headed next? Tell us.
Well, I have made a pivot. I have so many people ask me about Canva. So I'm actually in the midst of creating a course for Canva to teach people, especially specifically people who are course creators and coaches and service providers, how they can leverage the power of Canva to generate income. And I had a name. I originally was going to name it Canva Crash Course for Creators. But you, my dear, and I'm looking it up, gave me a wonderful name that I think now I'm going to name it. And I'm going to launch this course next month around the middle of April. Well, probably closer to the end after people get rid of their do their taxes. So I don't want to interfere with anyone doing that. But it's definitely going to be next month. And the name that you gave me, The Power of Canva for Entrepreneurs. I love that title that you suggested. It being a crash course could be the tagline, but I love that title that you suggested. And that's one of the reasons why I love you. We work so well together because we definitely help each other out in our businesses. So that's what it's going to be, but it's definitely going to be the top tools for people who are course creators, for people who have online businesses, solopreneurs, virtual assistants, people like that who need to know the things that they can use in Canva to help them move forward.
That is going to be so super helpful. It's going to really, open people up to seeing how easy it is to work with Canva. Because I think if we try to do it ourselves, we can get there, but I think we take the longest route, right? So with working with you, it's like, we get tips and how to do it in a very fast way. And we don't have to spend a lot of time, researching and figuring out how to do something. You basically show them step by step how to do it. So it's fantastic. Sandra, I'm just sharing the link for your guide one more time, because once people grab the guide, then they can also be added to the list where they will find out about your course when it's ready, right? For them to register.
Right. They'll be able to find out about the course. Actually setting up a wait list. So I'll be sending out that information where you can get on the wait list. Give me your name, and when it's available, then I will shoot you an email and let you know that it's here, it's time, you can join.
I love it.
Yeah.
And you also write beautiful emails. I have to let people know about that too. You write very beautiful emails.
Right in me. I'm really, really considering like making that one of my products that I sell, email swipe files, because
it'll help a lot of people.
I used to struggle with it too. So, I know it's something that's necessary. And again, another time saver.
Yes.
We don't need time savers.
Yeah. And sometimes it's like we could be really good writers, but just figuring out like what the format should be to speak to our audience in the right way, right? So there's a marketing format to use, and that's just so helpful. Seeing examples of that, how people are doing it and how they're doing it effectively, is just so helpful. So that'll be so fantastic. Wonderful. Sandra, I've taken up a lot of your time. Thank you so much for being here and showing us how to use Canva, how to get started with Canva, and for creating the beautiful guide that gives people step-by-step instructions of how to get started. I cannot thank you enough. I will hope to see you again soon. We will be chatting offline and online.
That's right.
For sure. Thank
Thank
you.
you. And I think who is in attendance, watching live, those who will watch the replay, I just, thank you for your generosity. And I'm just glad to be here. And prayerfully, someone walked away with something they did not know and that they can use to further their business or their entrepreneurial dreams.
I don't know about the rest, but I definitely did every time. Thank you, Sandra. You are a blessing. I will
Thank
see
you.
you
You
soon.
too. Okay, darling.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
Bye,
Bye.
everyone.